Lieutenant Colonel Christine Mao from Eglin Air Force Base with the F-35A here at the Andrews Air Show, and you're watching Live Air Show TV.
The latest aircraft in the U.S. military arsenal is the F-35 Lightning II. It is starting to show up at air shows around the country and soon around the world. We first saw this plane a few years ago at Andrews in a flyby.
And look to the right. Inbound now, the newest of all the military fighter aircraft for the Air Force, the Marine Corps, and the Navy. It is the F-35 Lightning II Navy version, accompanied by an F-18 Hornet. Take a look.
And in 2015, it was on display for the public at the Andrews Air Show. The plane flew to D.C. from Eglin Air Force Base, where it is part of the 33rd Fighter Wing. And we talked with Vice Commander Lieutenant Christine Mao about its role and capabilities.
The premise of the whole design was stealth. So it was designed to be stealthy, and it does a really good job at it. You can see it looks a lot like an F-22. We've gotten a lot of questions today. So our role is multi-role. We're looking at air-to-air and air-to-surface sorties.
Colonel Mao is a former F-15 pilot, but she likes her new aircraft.
The F-15 is a two-seat aircraft, and it's two engines. So obviously the F-35 is a single-seat aircraft with only one engine. So that took some adjusting too, but it's not a big deal. We've got a great, reliable engine, and it's fine. And flying by yourself is okay. This jet was designed and mechanized just to be with a single pilot, and it works really well. The biggest difference, though, is in the mission, right? And that's the stealth part of it. So our tactics change significantly when you bring that stealth into the picture. Additionally, our sensors. We have this thing called sensor fusion, and it takes in all of our sensors and fuses it into one common picture, so it's very intuitive to the pilot.
And her favorite part?
I like the thrust of the motor. There is 40,000 pounds of thrust with this engine, and it is really impressive. The radar is also equally as impressive. We've got an ESA radar at the front, and so it performs extremely well. Those are my two favorite things.
And what about that call sign?
There's an aerial tactic that we do called the grinder, and I'm pretty good at it.
Some of the questions they have gotten over the weekend have been pretty interesting.
Does this airplane, does it transform, in the air? So is this the cheaper version of the F-22? That's a funny one. So why did you lose against the F-16 in a dogfight? All those are all pretty common questions that we've been fielding today. I don't know which was my favorite or the most bizarre.
Whether you see the Lightning II as a static display or in an aerial demonstration, now you can ask a few better questions and learn more about what this amazing aircraft can do. To find out more about the plane and where you might see it, go to the links section of our webpage. At the Andrews Air Show, I'm Jeff Lee, Live Air Show TV.